Now we need to go to healing water. Look at this. Take your Bibles. Here we go to healing water. Verse 26. And he said, will you give earnest heed? What's the first thing? You see, it's one thing to have bitter water, it becomes sweet, but we want healing water, do we not? Just sweet water lasts for a while. We want to be healed. What's the first thing you do to be healed? You stop. What it says, give heed. We just charge on. You stop. He says, give earnest heed to the voice of the Lord your God and do what is right in his sight. We stop and we look. We do it right in the sight of God. How it would change everything in your life and my life if we knew that God was there, God was looking. Where did Moses learn this? Remember when he killed the Egyptian? If you read that passage very closely, it says that he looked to his right and to his left, and no one saw him. And so he saw he buried the Egyptian. He thought he got away with murder. He looked every way but up, didn't he? And so he says, look, stop and look. Look what God sees. Make sure God is seeing. Then he says we are to listen. We are to listen. Stop, look, give ear to the commandments and keep all the statutes. And I will put none of these diseases on you, which I have put on the Egyptians, for I am the Lord your healer. I'll put on you none of these diseases. I am the Lord your healer. So what do? We're bitter. What do? 2 steps. What are they? Pray and obey, right? All right, we want to move in healing. There are 3 steps. We stop, we look, and we listen. And then he says, I'll put on you none of these diseases I put on the Egyptians because I am Jehovah Rapha. I am your healer.